videos. I am numbering them though. I probably should research how long I can do a video. But my gosh, for 2 hours for 10 minutes. If I had a longer video, I don't know. Handle that. Alright, so I have here my printout of my hearsay, which was Arkansas Judiciary Court Rules. I don't even have their Google Arkansas court laws. Everything that I have is on Google. I don't know if you can read that. It might be backwards, but you can kind of see the headers. So if you find the website, you kind of know what it's looking for. Or you can even look up Arkansas Rule 803, hearsay exceptions. I printed that, so I'd have that to refer back to as I try to psych myself up for this court date. And gosh, thinking about things. I have here, I'm trying to think back, I have here another notice that court would be in October. I'm trying to think. So I know the first time that I went in, that lawyer couldn't represent them, and there was a continuance. And then I went in the second time. May have been this October, may have been in that March. And they brought in a lawyer, and it made me sad because I've had a lot of, as you see, time goes by, and I've had a lot of education with YouTubes. Love YouTube, but they don't have a lot for Arkansas law. That's why I am putting this here, because I'm in Arkansas and I'm dealing with this, and I want you to know what I did. I think I was saying in one of the videos, sometimes I get lost here, that I looked for a lot of Arkansas stuff, couldn't find it, and I just settled with the Alabama a thing there. Gosh, I lost my train of thought again. Blooper moment. I don't know how long it'll be before it comes back to me, so I'm just going to continue on. That's so embarrassing. The guy came in, and there was a few others there who PRA was up against in my town, and we're in a real small town, and he was talking with people, was settling, and it made me feel so sad, because you don't need to settle at this point. So of course he asked me if I was going to settle, and I said no, I'm not going to settle. And then we were going to do this thing, get it over with. Of course I said it nicely, not meanly, and then he said okay, and then he started making phone calls. And he was outside, and we were inside, but the doors were open, and we could hear him, my husband and I could hear him saying that Vanessa's not going to settle, and I need a witness. And he was looking for a witness, and he says, well, the only person I can call for a witness is Vanessa. And at that moment, my heart sank, because I didn't know anything about the witnesses. I mean, all I was thinking was they might bring a witness, and I'd have to cross-examine this witness. And I really didn't even look up how to do that. And I was starting to get really scared. And then it was my turn to go up, and the judge called us up, and he had to excuse himself when the judge had started opening our case, because he needed to make a phone call, and he was really trying to find a witness to come in. And I kid you not, it took him 30 minutes, and the judge and I were like, I was like, oh. And he was kind of, anyhow, he's a lawyer, but the judge wasn't happy with him. And he come back, and said we was going to proceed this case. He said he was going to have to, he said he'd like to do a continuance or whatever, and the judge asked me how I felt about that, and I was like, not very good, because this is the second time that I've been there, but they haven't been prepared, Anyway, the judge let him have a continuance. He did tell the judge, I cannot proceed further with this case without a witness. So my ears perked up, and the judge let him, let us go at it again. And naturally, I come home and I get on Google and I'm like, what's this witness thing, how do I cross-examine a witness? What happens if I get called as a witness? And I can't find anything on Google. So that's crazy. That thought never came back. I don't know. I know it was important. I know it was something to do with Arkansas. I don't know. Let's see what else I got here. Is this all too long? Yeah, you can't do this case for free, even if you don't hire an attorney. I'll tell you that. You have to mail things with you get that green slip thingy, that they get back when they when they've got it, when they sign for it. But it's not that much cheaper than doing it priority with the signature. And so in the latter part, I just did priority with the signature and printed that stuff off rather than going to the post office every time I had to send something. Okay, Portfolio never did a discovery, but I did send them one at that with that last one, the last court date. We had that continuance, and there was enough time. You have 30 days to answer one, so there was enough time for me to send one and them answer it and send me one. And I think we had the same thoughts, because I sent them one and I don't know if they just sent me one at the same time or if they got mine and then sent one. So we did do a discovery, but that didn't come up at court. What I did learn about some things on this last part was yep, those are my thoughts again. Oh, about them being a debt collection. Okay, so I know my time is like at 8 minutes, and I've lost a lot of thoughts here, so I'm going to stop this one and start another one. I'm not even sure if this is, maybe this is video 7, so I'll be starting video 8. I think so. See you then.